Hello kittens, how are you tonight? I'm doing pretty good. I'm getting really excited for Calgary, which is only in 2 days. We're going to Calgary Expo, and we get to see some really cool people like Nathan Fillion and Richard Dean Anderson and Lexa Doig and Michael Shanks, and I get to maybe touch Nathan Fillion. It's my #1 goal. And we get to dress up and cosplay for one of the days. I'm going as Princess Bubblegum, and Petra's going as Marceline the Vampire Queen. So hopefully we'll be able to do some vlogging while we're there. I think we contractually have to with Vita. And so yeah, I think it'll be really good, and you can see us in our costumes then. So yeah, on to the question of the day, which Phaedra asked me was, what's my favorite place in the entire world? And that's really hard. I don't have one single favorite place in the entire world. It's hard to pick. I think I have a couple though. So I think my first one is probably my bed. Shocker. Big shocker. I love my bed so much. It's so cozy and snuggly, and I can just watch as many TV shows as I want in there and no one will bother me, and it's the best. My other favorite place is my parents' house. It's a farm, and it's just really relaxing, and I get to go and see my parents, and they're awesome, and they make really good food, and all my pets are there, and I get to help like plant things and harvest carrots and strawberries. I love it so much. Another one of my favorite places isn't really like location specific, but I really love bookstores. I'm a big bookstore fan. I really like them. And they're just really relaxing, and they're kind of like that calm quiet. That like forced quiet, but it's still just so relaxing. I don't know why. So those are some of my favorite places. I'm sure there's others, I just can't think of them right now for some unknown reason, probably because of the excitement of Calgary. So my question for you today is silly and has to do with my Netflix obsession, which, as you know, is an obsession with really weird, obscure shows that not a lot of people watch. Right now I'm watching this show called Freaky Eaters, which I told you about, and they're about people that just like only eat one food, one specific food, for like weird periods of time. Like they've eaten it their entire life, or just like the last 5 years, and it'll be like things like French fries, or I just watched one when it was like, I only eat cheesy potatoes. I didn't think that was a real food, but okay. And I'm about to watch one about a woman that only eats cornstarch. Pausing for effect here. I don't even know what you do when you only eat cornstarch. That's so gross. Anyways, so that got me thinking about, what if I could only eat one food for the rest of my life? And I wonder what the food would be if I could pick. And so I think if I could pick one food to eat for the rest of my life, it'd be macaroni and cheese. Like, I mean, I know it's terrible for you and not a healthy choice, but like, it's so good, and it's like my #1 comfort food as well. So I'd comfort myself by only eating macaroni and cheese and being sad because I can only eat macaroni and cheese. So yeah, if I could pick, I would only eat macaroni and cheese for the rest of my life. If I had to, like, not, right now. So that's my question for you, is what sort of food would you eat if you had to pick only one for the rest of your life? I hope you have a good night. I hope you're packing, because that's what I'm going to do after I make some cookies for our road trip. I hope you have a good night. Bye!